Hi guys, and welcome to Forest versus Crystal Palace in a must-win game. No excuses whatsoever for me. Palace are a very weakened team right now, and Forest should and must get this over the line. Hope you guys are doing well. And yeah, let's get into it. Oh, make sure you've hit the like button. Make sure you've subscribed as well if you are new. Make sure to check out OK Jerseys. You can get your shirts for £15. Code FFTV 15 gets you a further 15% off. Ah, mate, let's see how it goes. Look, we'll talk about the team in just a second. We'll go through the Palace team and everything else. I'm not that happy with the team, if I'm honest with you. There's certain things that I think we should be doing that he's not doing, but whatever. Even with that said, the team should be strong enough to win this. Palace, if you look at their bench, I'll be impressed if many of you have heard 2 or 3 of those names. This game, what Forest need to do is make sure we're winning or drawing at least 60 minutes into the game. When Palace tired, they haven't really got much to turn to on the bench. But get the likes up, guys. Get the likes up. We'll get into the teams in just a second. Big up to my guy, Brian, with the 35 months. Shout out to you, Brian. Shout out to you guys over on TikTok. Hope you're doing well as well. Should we just get straight into the team news, guys? We might as well. Let me just sort my screens out a sec. Okay, there we go. You know what I'm saying? Easy win and all this. Like, I refer you to the club you support. And how many times we've seen this script happen before, right? It ain't going to be that easy. I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up as a draw. I'll be honest with you guys. It wouldn't surprise me. Still worrying, bro. By 60 minutes, we'll already be winning by 2-0. That makes me worry more when you lot are saying stuff like that. It really does. Dyche has settled on his first team now. I don't think it's the right team. I know they haven't won since 2011. Don't you guys see the warning signs with this? You see the warning signs. Mark says, hey, bro, I'm all good. If you're right, I'm good as well. Douglas Luiz starting for Villa. Okay, but that's not our problem right now. That's not our problem. Let's get into the team sheet. So this is the Forest team. I'll be honest with you, I would have started Mateta. I thought Mateta did more than enough in that previous game if I'm the manager, I'm like, all right, you know what? You've proved to me you've got something. I'm now going to give you the next 2 to 3 games, Mateta, and it's down to you. You perform in those games, cool. You've made you made the position yours to take. I also preferred the setup in the European game, a 4-3-3. It made more sense to me. It looked more balanced. And you know what? It becomes a Gibbs-White problem. It really does. Now, hopefully by me saying this, Gibbs-White goes and balls out and gets a hat-trick. I don't really care. I'd be more than happy to be wrong about it. I just feel the team looked so balanced on Thursday in terms of the structure of the team. And with the way it is now, I just feel 4-2-3-1 is getting a little dated. It really is. Chris says, agreed, Wolfie. Mateta looked good. He did, man. He did. Yeah, no Hutchinson either. Also, I like Dominguez in the middle of the park. You almost want Dominguez as the false 10. I know there's no real such position, but Dominguez is the one who starts the press from the middle 3. Sangare and Anderson. Like, we have to dominate this midfield, chat. They've got Lerma and freaking that sheepshagger Will Hughes in midfield. We have to dominate. There's no Wharton. We have to dominate it. It's that simple. There's no excuses on this one. I don't want anyone at the end of the game, if Forest draw or whatever, say, well, it's a point further away from West Ham. No, the mentality has to be go for the win, get the win. Simple as that. And there's only one MGW headline I want to see tomorrow. What would that be? I can imagine. Mark, this is exactly my point here. This right here from Mark. Warning, Forest always lose when you expect them to win. Exactly that. Exactly that. Based on one game from McAtee, we dropped Gibbs White. How is that good logic? The good logic is that Gibbs White was pretty rubbish when he came on. Gibbs White cost us 5 points in the Europa League with 2 penalty misses. And I don't think Gibbs White is a number 10. I actually think if you're going to play Gibbs White, you'd play him in an 8. So there's my logic for you. Would you, this isn't the bashing on Gibbs White, by the way, but I'm just curious, Y or N in the chat? If Spurs came back in with 50 million for Gibbs White tomorrow, would you accept it? Exactly that, Larry. Go 8 points clear. Go level with Crystal Palace. Go level with Spurs. That's what I'm saying. Wolfie, Leeds fans are watching you lot today. Leeds fans always watch me. I'm actually quite nice to Leeds, so like, I don't know. Is there meant to be some beef with me and Leeds? There's quite a lot of yeses. Mark wouldn't sell him. Paul would give him for 10 million. I'm telling you now, I'm building him up. He's going to have the game of his life and he's going to score a hat trick. And I'm going to have the biggest smile on my face. Keep Gibbs White rather than sell him to Spurs. He could send him down. He could send Spurs down. Okay, anyway, so that's the look. Let's talk through the Forest team. Actually, that would probably help. So it's the back four as expected. I personally would switch Nico Williams and Einar around. Einar's my favorite player, right? But I think Nico Williams has been better than Einar this season. I know Einar's just coming back and everything, but I also think Einar is better on his left foot than Nico Williams is. So let Nico Williams cook on his right foot on the right-hand side. Why on earth would Spurs put an offer in for Gibbs? Like, they're still interested in him. Little fun fact for you. Little fun fact for you. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so that's the back four. I love this midfield too. Anderson and Sangare, beautiful. No problems with that. So, by the way, does it come as any surprise to anyone that last game before AFCON, Sangare was Spurs, we won 3-0. Sangare goes to AFCON and Forest can't string 2 passes together. Sangare comes back and suddenly Forest are winning again. I wonder why that is. Gibbs White will go for 60 million if he goes anytime soon. I would take 60 million from him. I really would. So that's the 2. Then obviously Gibbs White in the 10. I don't know which way round he's going to do Dominguez and Hudson-Odoi. Big up, Rebecca. Thank you for that hearty thing, whatever it was. Appreciate it. The rose even. So I don't know which way round that goes. You'll probably find Dominguez starts to drift more into the middle. We'll have to see how it goes. And then Jesus is the right choice up front. Lucca is on the bench. I'll show you the bench. But Jesus, I just feel, is just settled in now. And he's got 11 goals this season, chat. 11 goals. I used to live in Leeds University. Horrible place. And Ellen Road is a dump, says Mark. Hey, you should have gone to uni at Nottingham like I did, bro. Anyway, on the bench, we got Angus the Machine Gun. You got Zach Abbott. You got Hutchinson. Murato. Lucca's on the bench. McAtee's on the bench. Shouldn't be. Yates on the bench. Taiwo and Dan Ndoye, who did look better. He did look better against Ferencváros on Thursday, but I still think his end productivity still wasn't quite there. Big up Just Plain Tom. Thank you for the rose. Leeds stinks of piss. That's crazy, man. Big up Carefree Riley. Hope you're well. And yeah, Bakwa's not even on the bench. Look, Bakwa hasn't been very good, but Bakwa is a good player, so I'm not giving up on him. I ain't giving up on him. Anyway, let's have a look at the interesting thing, which is the Crystal Palace team. So Palace set up in a 3-4-2-1 formation. So Henderson coming back to the City grounds. That should be fun. Let's hope he did what he did last season and gives us a bit of a gift. You've then got, I would say, Riyadh will be the right centre-back, Lacroix in the middle, and then Richards on the left side of the centre-back. So that will be their back 3. In midfield, the central pairing will be Lerma and Sheepshagger, Will Hughes. then I don't know which way round they're going to do the front three. I think they might put Johnson on the left, which I'm actually okay with, because I don't think he can play left-sided. He was never really good for us the few times he did it. And same with Spurs. He wasn't very good on the left. I then think Pino goes on the right, or vice versa, and then Sarr up front. Now, they could put Jono up front. Again, I don't think Jono is a 9. I don't actually think he's in this narrow 10 position. It doesn't suit him at Palace. He's so scoring today, though, isn't he? It's just so obviously made 1-0 Jono scores. Leeds is a better city than Nottingham. There's no comparison. And bro, Nottingham is the best city ever. Like, the ratio of women to men used to be 6-1. I'm a Bradford lad, so of course you hate Leeds, says Jeff. Oh my God, there's a lot of... Why are we talking about Leeds in the chat? Who cares, man? Let's focus on Forest, and we got Palace. And focus as well on getting those likes up, guys. We've got... How many we got in already? Let's have a look. There's already 600 of you in. Shout out to each and every one of you. And we're on 110 likes, though. So let's get those likes up nice and quick. So that's the Crystal Palace thing. Now, as I mentioned to you at the start of the show, look at their bench. Honestly, like they got Rafa Benitez on the bench. That's like how shafted they are in terms of their squad depth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They've only named 7 substitutes. 2 of them are goalkeepers. You've got Kleindyke 53226 on the bench. Then you got Rodney and Del Boy. I don't know the rest. Who's Canvot and Marsh, man? Marshall Mathers on the bench. Like, they are seriously low. And obviously no Mateta. His head's not in it. I really hope Forest win today. Do you think we will, Wolfie? I think we can, but I think you lot are just gassing it up too much that we will. I just think you lot are being overconfident, and you lot scare me when you do that. You really do. We're playing Palace today, not Leeds. Exactly, Paul. I don't know why they're bringing up Leeds. Johnson is up top. So if Johnson is up top, then Sarr will be on the right and then Pino on the left. But we'll see it in game. Mo says, with the flag of Libya, big up to you, Mo. Goes, Forest will be the first team to lose to Palace in a while. I mean, the game hasn't kicked off yet. Score prediction. What is my score prediction? I think it'll either be 1-1 or 1-0 to Forest. There's my score prediction. I lean more towards the 1-0 if you lot stop gaslighting me with Forest going to win. And I'll lean to 1-1 if you lot say light work, stop worrying. Surprised you know the flag. I respect it. Bughazi, Trablus, Misrata, you know what I'm saying? Daruna. I know the places. What are your lot score predictions? Screen flickering. The screen's fine, man. The screen's fine. Afternoon, says Sai. Albino Hughes will score dirty ramp, bro. He's always motivated and pumped up for this game, isn't he, man? He's so annoying. I hate him. And Wolfie, they have Wayne Rooney made, though. Then tell me you're from Libya, too. I said nothing, man. I said nothing. I ticked Forest win, but not best pleased with the lineup. I don't always agree with W, but I think 4-3-3 was a good call. Swapping Yates for Ando, though. Yates did play well. Yates did have a good game, but I still would not start Yates. I will get that 6-0. Mark, you're saying 6-0. Shut up, Mark, man. Now we're definitely drawing one apiece now. That's crazy talk, man. That's crazy talk. What we need, and let me go back to the Forest team, just for those of you joining late. What we need is not 30 yards between Jesus and the rest of the players, man. Like, seriously. Look at the difference. Look at the difference on Thursday when Jesus didn't have to come back and play CDM. What we have to do is go on the front foot nice and early. Oh my God, how did Real not score there? We have to go on the front foot. but we have to push up quite high. I know with Dyche ball, it's not a thing. I just want the players to take over. 7-0, replicate Brighton last season. Yeah, but I would need to be there, man. Lucky charm and all that. Why is Dominguez playing on the left? I don't know. He should be playing in the middle. Like, even, you know what? Even with this team, you could make this into a very strong setup if you went 4-3-3. So if you put Dominguez in the middle with Anderson and Sangare, and then you put Hudson and Odoi on the left, and then Gibbs White on the right, I don't mind that either. I don't mind that. I just don't want Gibbs White in the 10. I actually think he's played better out on the right when he's been on the right. His crosses are actually really good from over there. Or play him in the midfield. What was the Brighton score this season? Have we played Brighton? I can't even remember. They're such an insignificant team. We must have played them. I feel like we drew with Brighton. What was the Brighton score? I legit can't remember it. Did you ever find out why Anderson got a red card? Yeah, for mouthing to the ref. We lost 2-0. Yo, why is Rich calling me? Hold on. Yo.
What's happening?
I'm live.
I know.
Yeah, okay.
I was watching.
Okay, I was going to say, if you're going to swear or something.
When have you ever heard me swear?
True.
You look at our bench.
Yeah, I don't know your bench, bro. I know Klein.
Uche, Canvo, that's about in academy players and goalkeepers.
You've not even named a full bench. You've only put 7.
Yeah, it's crazy. So let's just say, if you can not stay in the game, because I think, like I said, I expect you to be the better side than us. But anything after 60 minutes, if we're still in the game, that's where we're going to drop off quite significantly.
That's what I said as well. Exactly what I said to my chat. I was like, we need to be winning or level 60 minutes in, and then your legs will go.
Yeah, it's kind of been like the story of our season, to be fair.
Yeah. So how many do you think you're winning by?
1-1.
I'm not. Look, my chat is way cocky and overconfident right now, and I'm like,
I'm
nah.
not surprised.
I'm not. No, because whenever they get like this, Forest always do a Forest thing. Yo, you got a bomber for Rich apparently. Strand Larson.
Oh, is that done now? Yeah.
He had a hell of a miss yesterday, man.
He knows what he was doing. I think he was just trying to get the
move,
get the feed out.
Yo.
Nah, you know, we need a striker regardless. I know not everyone's happy about it. I would have preferred like the Panicelli from Strasbourg, but I don't think he's gonna make that move just yet.
Well, as long as he's not here for today, I don't really care. That's your problem.
It was gonna be our problem anyway. We don't have a striker.
I'll just lose today, man. Please, man. That just makes if you lose today, then like that's it. The bottom 3 is done, and then we can all focus on Europe, and maybe Spurs can get relegated.
Remember, like I said to you, with my 320p stream, we haven't won a game. It's not easy to turn that around.
Yes, it is. Because you're facing Forest, man. You're facing Forest. It's gonna happen, man.
Listen. I will take a point. We just take a point. Honestly, and I told you what yesterday. Oh my gosh, I nearly called you at half time. I was like, mate.
I mean, I wasn't like, you know what? I wanted West Ham to win just to drag Spurs fully into the race, man. So
would have been dragging us as well.
Nah. We'll be fine. Look. All right, bro. Let's get over the line. All right, I'll speak to you later.
Big up to the chat as well.
All right, big up. Make sure you guys are subscribed to Rich over on, as I like to call it, Eagle-Eyed Cherry. That's Eagle-Eyed. What is it? Eagle-Eyed Football, isn't it? Big up to Big Wolfie for the 2 roses and Bailey for the 3 roses as well. Shout out to Margaret, who's become a member. You'll get to see the goals as they go in. And same with Ant for the 10 months. He goes, big day for direction of the club. Nervous AF. Come on, you ready? See, that's sensible. And that's how I feel, man. That's how I feel. I would be fearful of the drop if I was a Palace fan, says Pat. Look, can you guys just get your fearfulness done it, and like all your cockiness at full time if we won, right? I don't trust us. I don't trust us. And yes, if we win, I will be shameless and say it's because I told you lot this is how it works and everything. I don't know, Keith. I don't know. I take anything. I take anything. All right. Get your score predictions in then. Let's see how cocky you lot are going to be, man, and just scare me even further with your cockiness. I swear to God. Just don't be too cocky. I don't want to see 7-0s. Jay saying 3-1. Big Wolfie saying 3-1. Callum saying 2-1. 3-0 Palace. 2-0 Palace. 3-1 says 00. 1 apiece. 6-0. 3-0. Stop. We don't win by more of a 1 goal than a 1 goal margin if we win. 2-0 Igor Jesus double. Oh, Ski, why are you saying about Jono, man? Obviously, Jono's gonna score. Like, stop. Big up Will with the rose as well. See, when you see Mark, that's sensible, that's realistic. I can get on board with a 2-1 or a 1-0. Big up old man Sean. He sent me a PlayStation remote and a boxing glove and a rose and a bee. Legend. Appreciate it. 4-0, says Steve. Steve, don't worry about us moving above them or not moving above them with the goal difference thing, man. 3 points. 3 points. I don't care about any other permutations right now. I just want 3 points. All right, the players are coming out. I'm so nervous. Dean Henderson, man, remember where your loyalties lie. Remember the 5th of November. 3-2, Gibbs, White, and Jesus for us. Jono and Pino for them. Oh, my God, man. Jono better not score, man. He better not score. 5-1 Forest. Bro, stop. So Maximum is a free agent. We should be all over that. Yeah, get another person in who can't shoot. That's exactly what we need. West Ham to stay up, or you guys going down? Spurs are going down. All right, the players are on the pitch. I've got a bad feeling. I've got a bad feeling, man. I just got a bad feeling. Something in me is. I think it's because I've had a bit of an upset stomach. That's what I think it is. Big up to my guy Jonathan with the coffees. Guys, don't forget you can grab me a coffee. It's nice and quick. You can click on the link that's pinned in the chat. He says, greetings, consigliere. Are you ready? 24. Are you really 24? Hell yeah. You seem to drop a lot of clangers to suggest otherwise. Examples: Nation of Domination, WWF Attitude Era. I don't know what that is, bro. I don't know. You're talking like what? Farouk? I don't know what you're talking about. Thanks for all the effort you and the team make to keep FFTV a cut above the rest. FFTV forever. We are proud, I dare say, to call you our fellow Red. Big up to you, Jonathan. Thank you so much for the coffee. And yes, it is true. I am 24. Like, come on, man. It's like Forest ages everyone. Forest ages everyone. All right. You lot ready? I'm not really ready, man. I can't lie to you guys. I'm not. You don't eat food made by foreigners. Okay, congrats. You should never go on holiday then. That's the most random comment I've ever seen on this channel, man. Ever. Forest, just please, man. I've had a rough week. I just need a nice 3-0, 2-0 up at halftime, and the third one just to seal the deal. Is that too much to ask for? Am I asking too much, chat? Am I asking for too much? Probably am. Probably am. Do. We're gonna win. I'm gonna say 1-0. I'm gonna say 1-0. There, I've said it. 1-0. Quote me. Only if we win, though. Only if we win, quote me. Otherwise, just remember I said don't get too cocky.
The result is that at the end of the day, we all
You Reds! All right, come on. Focus, Forest. Focus! Full focus needed. No messing around. It'll be Forest to kick us off. Are you guys and girls ready? Here we go. Come on. Bismillah. Anderson plays it to Sells. He goes long. Pretty pointless. Headed away. Milenkovic rattles it back forward. It'll come to Richards. He plays it out wide to Phil Mitchell. It's blocked nicely, and it'll go for a throw-in. Why do they always have to cut to Dyche, man? Can't they just cut to another manager? Seriously. Anyway, oh crap. Palace of Power in through. Einar picks it up, plays it to Sangare. It's laid off. That's a nice ball into the channel. It's flicked on. Go on, use your power, son. Turn, cross, bit overhit, very overhit. Will go out for a goal kick. Not bad, though. Dominguez tried to chase it down, couldn't quite get there. All right, I'll sort the stats and everything out in just a second, guys. It'll be a goal kick. Goal kick to be taken. He goes long. Flicked forward. Anderson chests it down. Plays it to Murillo. That's a lovely ball by Nico Williams. Lovely turn by Gibbs White and a poor pass by him, man. Be a throw-in. What is Glasner doing? Ball's played forward. Gibbs White squares it across. That's a lovely pass out wide by Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi, edge of the box, couple of step overs, crosses it, shanks it. It goes for a Forest throw-in. Forest started okay, chat. We started okay. Ball's laid off to Malenga. And now that's poor by Einar. And now they're on the attack. It's a 2-on-3 situation. And that's a huge tackle by Murillo, but it's deflected back. Jono, don't you dare. He cuts it in. It's laid off. Will Hughes blocked. Comes back on the edge of the box. A shot by Lama. Big save by Sells. Puts it behind. All that because Einar played a bad pass, man. For God's sake. Corner to Crystal Palace. Slack. Very slack there from Forest. What is Jono doing, man? There's a good double block, and that's a big save by Sells, man. Big save. My heart ain't ready for this. My heart ain't ready for this, chat. It's not ready for it. It'll be a corner to Palace. It's whipped in. They're up. It should run past everyone, not quite. It comes to the albino, man. He loses it and he gets a toe poke on it, but Sangare wins it back. Go on, Sangare. Nice pass into Gibbs White. Flicks it onto Igor. Flick it wide. It gets there. Hudson Odoi on the right-hand side. Igor's in. Go on, Igor. Hit it. Do your thing. No, nothing given. He was in the same position where he scored on... Oh, it's being checked. It's being checked. It's being checked. It's being checked. Igor did his Igor thing, man. I think I need to see it from this front angle. Let's have a look here. Igor gets the first touch. I think he gets enough of the ball, you know. His like shin goes in front of the ball. I think he got enough of the ball if I'm being non-biased about it. If I'm being biased about it, I'm saying it's a pen. But a better start from Forest. Anyway, it will be a corner to Forest. Could have had to throw in. It's going to be launched by Einar. Launch it in, my son. Go on. He launches it. Here comes the attack. Here it comes. Einar. Chuck it in already. Go on. Launched in. Huge throw. Flicks upwards. Gibbs White heads it up. Dominguez and Gibbs White scores! We're winning. We've won. We're winning. That's the start we needed. That's the start we've needed. It's Gibbs White who puts it in. I told you that's why he should start. I told you that's why he should start. Never doubt my calls on these things. It's 1-0 to Forest. Gibbs White scored one of the 2 goals that I've allotted to him. Glasner's not happy about something. He's looking on the iPad, or maybe he's just playing Tetris or Candy Crush or something. Gibbs White celebrating in front of the Trent end. Gives a wave to the Peter Taylor end. And here we go. Let's see it. So launched in by Einar. It was headed upwards. Gibbs White got the first contact. Dominguez then headed away. It falls to Gibbs White through the crowd. And then it's like a near post shot. He was almost pushed in the back as well while all that was going on. It's a nice finish, slotted in, 1-0 to Forest. And let's go get another couple, man, while we're on the front foot. Come on. The goal's up for the members, ! Goal if you want to see it. Nice finish. Dean Henderson doing his thing and letting it in. That's what I like to see, Dino. Remember your roots, son. Remember your roots. 1-0. Come on, Forest. Come on. Scored so early, I didn't even have a chance to get the stats up. I was halfway through it and nearly missed the goal. But let's not do anything Foresty. Let's just keep it focused here. Ball's laid back to Lucca for Palace. If you want to be a member, it's only 99p. Get all the goals. ! Member. Big up to Dazza, hit with the 199. He says, come on, you Reds. Come on, you Reds, man. We've got this. Thank you for the 199, bro. Forest pressing here. Keep it up, Forest. Keep it up. We need a couple of goals here. We need a couple of goals. Einar plays it forward. Gibbs White flicks it to no one. So with Lucca now. Don't stand off a man. Take the game to him. All right, is that too early, chat? Was that goal too early? It's with Lerma now. He squares it across to the albino. He drives forward, plays it out wide to the right-hand side on Moniz. Back to the sheepshagger. He cuts it long, diagonal, wide. It's crossed in. Milenkovic makes first contact. Will go behind for a corner. Don't think he had to put that behind for a corner, if I'm honest with you. But let's keep that defense solid. Come on. Come on, guys. Big up Lee. He says, if we win this, it's what we need. A run of wins. With the £2, bro, don't jinx it. Please don't jinx it, bro. Let's just save all the we always wins and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like chill. Let's see what happens in it. The ball's crossed. It's taken. Woo! Flashes wide of the post. Only just. It might have been Lacroix there, I think, with the header. Murillo's not happy. You know what? Murillo with the header. Is it a corner? It looked like Murillo got something on that. I don't know. I don't care. Oh, he's given a corner. It was Murillo. It'll be an incomer. Why is he suddenly a West Ham fan? Will Hughes. He plays it short. Checked in. Jono crosses it. Looks like he still can't cross the ball. Lays it back. Forest needs to get out of this press, man. The ball's now whipped in. It's a decent cross, man. I've never seen Jono put a crossing like that before. Air and everything on that cross. And Forest have sat back too early on this, man. This is not the right strat here at all. It'll be a goal kick to Forest all the same. Dominguez just about keeps it in. He does. And then he tried to win a throw-in, but the Albino tackles him. Lerma plays it into the middle. It's switched over to the left, brought down by Einar. Einar with a sloppy pass there as well, loses the ball. Phil Mitchell plays it back into the middle. I've just got a bad feeling, man. Go on, Anderson. Nice skill by Anderson. Gets it to Einar. Einar now. Back to Anderson. He's gone too wide there, but flicks it back to Einar. Einar into Sangare. Let's see some of that calmness, Sangare. And then it's worked back to Sel. Sangare will pick it up. Edge of the D. Squares it to Milenkovic. Out wide to Einar. And then Anderson whips a ball down the line. We could be in here. Square it. Go on, Jesus. Oh, how's he not reached that, chat, man? It was a lovely ball across the box. And he was just like almost on his back foot there. Again, Forest finding loads of space. It was a great run by Gibbs White. The ball was nicely whipped in by Anderson. Jesus has got to be there. I'm sorry, Gibbs White's put it on a plate. He's put it on an absolute plate for him, and he has to be there to make it 2-0. He had to be there to make it 2-0. It's Muniz. Gives it to Richards. I don't think the pass was that bad, Kitty. I just think Jesus was half a yard behind where he should have been. Be a free kick to Forest here. Now Forest are taking it quick. Go on, Dominguez. Do something. Gives it to Nico Williams. Out on the left-hand side. Crosses it in, cuts. Henderson picks it up. And again, Nico Williams on that left foot. Just not quite right. Jesus almost walked on water. He should have walked it in, man. Should have been 2-0 there to Forest. Anyway, it's with Lacroix now. He plays it to Richards. Steps forward, goes long. Oh, they're on the attack here. They got an overload. Ball played into the box. They let it run all the way across. And there's someone down holding their head. Stop the play, ref. Stop the play. No break and play here. Who is it? I think it's Murillo. Sorry, it's Anderson. Anderson holding his lower back here. This doesn't look good. The cross had come into the box. I think Anderson took a forearm into his lower back there, from what I can see. Yeah, forearm from Manise. Send him off. Send him off. But he'll get some treatment here. Hopefully he'll be all right. He's still down, holding his lower back. My God, Celsius even taken his gloves off. Oh, he's tying his shoelace. I thought he was operating on him. He's faking it. It's fine. It doesn't look like there was too much. It's just a little bit of a forearm to the lower back. I'm a Leeds fan, but I love watching Wolfie. Big up to you, Danny. Manise does look like a bit of a thug, you know. You know what I'm saying? Important thing here is the next goal, chat. We need the next goal. Oh my God, Parish has the audacity to show his face in the City ground. He's looking on his phone. He's like, oh, they put a bid in. Mateta bid for 35 million. Oh crap, I haven't seen that. He's showing Mark Bright. He's like, Bright, what is this? And breaking play is still going on. There'll be a drop ball to Forest. Anderson is back on his feet. He's just hopping on one foot here. I think he'll be okay. It's good persistence by Gibbs White, you know, for that goal. I've got the game on with the volume down. Your commentary is so much better, bro. The commentary you must be listening to must be terrible. Anyway, game's back underway. All's good again. And there'll be a Palace throw-in here. Little slack there from Gibbs White, man. Poor pass, to be honest. Anyway, Richards plays it square all the way across to the left-hand side to Riyadh. And it's laid back to Lucca. He approaches the halfway line, checks himself, and then plays it back to Riyadh. Ball played long diagonally. And it'll be Forest ball. You lot are going in on Parish, man. Sainsbury's handles his post. Yo, Glasner's showing some emotions on the sideline. Sorry, I don't know what happened on TikTok. I think we're back in there. Anyway, Forest on the attack here. Ball played back to Anderson. He switches it across to Dominguez. Go on, son. He's got Nico Williams outside of him. Plays it to him now. He checks back in. Gives it to Anderson. Works back to Murillo. Switches it to his left foot. A nice pass out wide to Dominguez. He finds Gibbs White in the pocket, who plays it to Anderson. Forest building a nice little bit of sustained pressure here. And then Manise with the foul. It'll be a free kick to Forest. They do, Andy. They do. They look like they're struggling. I think, yeah, we're back. Apologies on TikTok. I don't know what I pressed. But we are 1-0 up with a Gibbs White goal. For those of you joining us late, Anderson adjusts his hair. He will take this free kick. It will be an in-swinger. Morato is studying it from alongside him. Morato, just don't get involved, mate. Just don't get involved. It's into the box, headed away by Richards, and Hudson-Odoi should be there first. It's poked away, and it'll be a throw into Forest. Einar will launch this in, not quite level with the box, but he's got the bend in his back to get it in there. Let's have a look. He might actually be going short here. No, he launches it in. It's launched, headed away by Lerma, I think it is. Forward to Einar, but it hit his shoulder and then deflects to the Palace player. And then that's a nice flick back to Murillo. Plays it back inside. Oh, Anderson does well to keep control there. And then the ball's worked to him again. He's got a pocket of space here. He switches it across to Gibbs-White on the left-hand side. And Forest have got a little overload here. Can we make something happen and get our second goal? I hope so. Gibbs-White now drives forward. Oh, that is shocking from Gibbs-White. That is absolutely shocking from Gibbs-White. Passes it straight to Henderson, man. He doesn't play for us anymore, Morgan. And now they can come away with the ball. Yes, he scored the goal, but he has to do better than that, man. Seriously, man. Palace now trying to counter-attack. That should be comfortable for Milenkovic, but he slams it back to Sells, who clears it forward. It's flicked on by Dominguez. And Nico Williams lets it run out for a Forest throw-in. Please make sure you've hit the like, guys. And check you're subscribed as well. Nico Williams throws it forward. Poor there. And it will... Will Hughes, he's tackled, but the ref says play on. Good block by Sangare. And it goes all the way back to Riyadh. He plays it to Lacroix. Spreads it now to the left-hand side. Palace trying to build up down this left-hand channel. Einar forces him back. It'll go to Riyadh. Riyadh takes a couple of steps forward with the ball, then squares it across to Lacroix. Forest holding their shape in their own half here. The ball's pinned out to Maniz, who cuts inside against Dominguez. Comes back to Richards now. He plays it sideways to Lacroix. Everyone in the Forest half barring Henderson now. Forest just need to sort it out. Come on, just that second goal is going to be so key. Now the ball's blocked by Gibbs-White, but it will piddle back to Lacroix, who will pick it up halfway into the Palace half, and he gives it to Henderson. Henderson plays a pass out to Richards, and he goes long into the middle. Einar can't quite get there, and it deflects now to Sarr. He flicks it forward. Murillo with a nice cutout there. Oh, lovely feet by Murillo. Looking for a pass. What a ball that is to Igor Jesus. Igor picks it up on the left wing now. Drives towards the box. Step over. Drills it to the far post. Oh, you could see what he was doing. Gibbs-White was coming in on the fast post. Igor Jesus says to him, move quicker, man. He almost did a half shot, half cross on purpose. Nice build up there from Forest. And it was all Murillo. What a cutting ball that was by Murillo, man. In behind Richards. Allowed Igor Jesus to get there. He drives at Richards. Quick step over. Goes to the byline. Gibbs-White was about a yard off from getting a toe in for an easy finish there. But it's still 1-0 to Forest. Oh, man, I thought we'd scored there. Big up to Paul with the coffee, you absolute legend. He says, enjoy a decent coffee, mate. Thank you, bro. As long as we enjoy a decent result as well, I appreciate it. Anyway, here come Palace now. They're starting to build up. Driving forward. Ball played into the middle. There's a gap here, and there's a chance. It's out wide to Sarr. Crosses it back in, but Einar picks it up. And then he finds a pass to Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi, plays it dangerously to Anderson. That's a lovely spread ball to Dominguez, who brings it under his spell. He gives it to Gibbs-White. Now Jesus starts to make a run. Gibbs-White should have threaded it through. He's going all the way alone. Now it comes to Igor. Igor shoots. Blocked. I think that's a corner, or he's dragged it. I think Gibbs-White should have played that earlier into his path. But him and Igor are linking quite well, you know. It was blocked. It will be a corner. It was a good counter-attack. Here comes the corner, headed away. It will come to Einar. And back to Sells it goes. He plays it forward. There's a pile up. Igor gets the touch on it. That's a nice flick there by Gibbs White. And Lacroix's overcooking a touch there. It's either a throw-in or a free kick to Palace here. Lacroix just being a bit of a baby there, if I'm being honest with you. There was nothing wrong with that. Igor Jesus won the header clean. Lacroix, Moniz doing his best Sean Dyche impression there, picking something out of his nose. Nico Williams now with the throw-in. Looks around, plays it short to Gibbs White. Comes to Nico Williams, just keeps it in play, cuts back onto his right foot. Good strength, a little Ronaldo chop there, and then it goes out for a throw-in again to Forest. Nico Williams will take it. Come on, second goal right now would be perfect. It would be absolutely perfect. Nico Williams is going to launch it. I don't really feel he's got as long a throw as Einar, but anyway, he's going to try and launch it in. Einar gets that flatness. He plays it short to Anderson, who just about controls it. Cuts back into the pitch now. Whips the crossing. Headed away. And I think there's a foul on Anderson. Pino saying, no, I did nothing, ref. I did nothing. Well, you must have done something, mate. Yeah, he caught him late. There's no arguments there. No arguments there whatsoever. I gotta say, like, in general, we're playing nice football, actual football, chat. The game to me just feels a little bit open. Do I mind that? No. Here comes the free kick. Anderson. Oh, that's poor from Anderson. Straight to Dean Henderson. Easy for him. I'd like to see just a little more control, if you know what I'm saying. But where we seem to be doing well is when we're countering Palace. We're finding a lot of space. Anyway, Lacroix's on the ball here. Big up Simon of Yaxley. Thank you so much for the coffee. I'll read it out in just a second because Gibbs White has stolen the ball off Lacroix there. Go on, Gibbs White. Checks his run. Oh, come. Gibbs White is doing so much good and then just a little bit of bad in there. Murillo, he'll play it all the way back to Sells, who will control it as well. He plays it out to Einar. Einar now. Oh, it's blocked. Einar's had a few dodgy passes as well. And now Lerma can drive forward. Sangare will go with him. And that's a poor shot from Lerma. It'll be a goal kick to Forest. Cyril the Coffee. Thank you so much, buddy. Much love to you. He says, get some caffeine in your veins, Wolfie. Get some caffeine in your veins, Wolfie. I need that caffeine shot, bro. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. It's 1-0 to Forest. Gibbs White with the goal. 5 minutes, I think it was, into the game. But again, if you look there, Lerma was able to drive quite freely. The game is quite open. It's entertaining from a neutral perspective. Elsewhere, I think Man U are winning by 1-0. Don't worry. Don't forget you got the live scores there. You got the stats. And you got kick by kick here as I've just broken my watch. Fantastic. Headed into the Forest half. Milenkovic, solid as always. Gets it to Nico Williams. Brings it down. Plays it to Sangare. Oh, beautiful feet from Sangare. He's being fouled there by Hughes. The ref says play on though. And Gibbs White will pick the ball up. He lays it off to Einar. Again, Sangare is just controlling that midfield. Big up NFFC Army for the 10 roses. For the 5 roses, sorry. And then that ball's just punted forward aimlessly. There's a lot of good and there's still some bad in the way we're performing, chat. Like, anyway. Palace now with the ball. It's laid back to Lacroix. He plays it back to Riyadh. Back to Lacroix. Palace really struggling to find those passing lanes from their back three. Now they play it out wide to the left-hand side and Phil Mitchell. Nicely boxed by Einar. and it'll be a throw in to Palace. Who threw the ball in just before our goal? It was Aina. Be a throw into Palace in their own half, about 10 yards from the halfway line. Now launched into the middle, flicked on by Lerma. Murillo will chase. Murillo's been brilliant, by the way. And he plays it back to Sels. Sels with a bit of a heavy touch there. And then forced to kick it long. Dominguez will compete against Richards. Richards wins it and it'll come to the Albino. Here comes the Sheepshagger. Checks his run. Plays it to Lerma. Back to Richards. Albino now kind of sprays it across to Lerma, to Lacroix. Palace now working it on the left-hand side. Lerma to Pino. And they're forced all the way back to Henderson there. Forest holding their shape. Palace definitely struggling here. But I would like to see us now on the front foot and pushing for that second goal. It's Mika Richards to Lacroix. Riyadh. Back to Lacroix. He switches it and finds Muniz. Muniz in the Forest half here. To the Albino. Back it goes to Richards. And even Dyche is telling him move forward, man. If they're not listening, Dyche, shout louder, man. The game pace has slowed down very heavily. Very heavily. Which, to be fair, is fine for us. Palace are just kind of sideways and backwards passing it between their back three. Sangare went for a little bit of a press there. It's with Lacroix again. And he plays it to Richards. Oh, that's lovely there by, I think it was Milenkovic. Gibbs White can't control the ball, loses it. And Palace have the ball again with Lerma. Lerma plays it to Riyadh. It might go out of play. No, it doesn't. It's kept in. Long diagonal ball by Pino. Headed down. Yeah, no. It's just not. We're not getting to these second balls, man. And Richards there's cooked a couple of Forest players, but Murillo deals with it. That is disgusting. I would send him off there, Rich. He's booked him. I want that checked, ref. He went in. I think studs may have been showing there. Richards went in frustration on Murillo. I'd have liked Murillo to do a bit more rolling around and what have you. Just to really sell it, but he popped straight up. Were there studs showing? Let's have a look. Oh, that's nasty, man. That is nasty. It won't be a red. It should be, though. Lerma's kicking off about something. Don't know what. Another booking incoming for someone on the bench, I think it is. Who's he giving it to? Riyadh has been booked. Has he been booked? I don't know. Who just got booked there, chat? Richards got booked, and then I think it's Riyadh. They're focusing on Riyadh. Like, he's the one who got booked. I think there's... Oh, and there was a second challenge there as well. Yeah, because the advantage played on, we were in. If it was last man, that could have been red as well. They could have had two reds. Anyway, Hudson-Odoi plays it to Einar. Nice feet there by Einar. That's a lovely ball into Jesus. He can't control it. And he forces Lacroix to toe poke it out for a corner. And what I'd give for a corner goal right now, this would be the... I just feel if we get a second goal, Palace will just... You know what I'm saying? Just call it a day. They might rage quit. It'll be a corner to Forest here. 33rd minute now. It'll be Anderson to take. I'm not a massive fan of outswingers, but anyway. If it goes in, I'll take it. Milenkovic and Murillo menacing around. Here comes the ball. It's headed away. Nicole Williams, not a great pass back to Einar. and he's forced back to Sells. Sells goes long to the right-hand side. Not really sure who he's aiming at there, but the secondary ball falls to Dominguez. He works it to Gibbs-White. He didn't need to go backwards. Hutchinson has probably been the least productive player there. Very lazy pass, loses it, and is now with Palace down the right-hand side. Just lazy. Gibbs-White didn't need to go backwards with that pass in the first place. And then Hudson-Odoi was lazy with his pass there a bit. And it's back to Lucca, who's probably seen the ball for the longest amount of times. Any problem for Palace, from a Palace perspective, is that he's just standing there with it, not doing much, and it's in his own half. Here he is again with the ball. It switched out to Richards on the right-hand side. The thing is, now that Riyadh is booked, we've got Hudson-Odoi needs to start. I'd seriously think about Hutchinson for Hudson-Odoi. Someone who's just going to try and take on the fullback and maybe force a red, a second yellow kind of thing. Oh, that was big there. That was a good cutout by Einar. Otherwise, the albino was in. It'll be a throw into Palace. Why is he so hot and cold? I wish we had a consistent way, man. I've not been that impressed with Hudson-Odoi for a while. I'll be honest with you guys. He has really good, exactly as he said, Keith. He can be like, it's a bit patchy, isn't he? Anyway, Richards will launch his throw-in from a long way away, but he does have a long throw-in on him. Forest needs to make sure they're organized here. Here it comes. Launched. Einar gets the first contact on it. Looking for a free kick. Ref not interested. And then it's forced all the way back to Henderson. Now, we know Henderson's kicking wasn't great at Forest. Let's see if it's improved. He goes forward and long. Easy for Milenkovic. But he heads it into the path of... Oh, gone. Win it. Nice. Anderson wins the ball. Anderson doing a little too much there. Too much. Gets away with it. And then... Not required, man. He went for the nutmeg. Forest lost the ball, but they've won it back now. Dominguez plays it down the line to Nico Williams. He can't keep it in. The passing is a little sloppy. It's a little sloppy. For me, Anderson just held on to the ball too much. Yeah, okay, he got the nutmeg. All right, looks good on the replays, but there was a chance to release the ball a bit earlier than that. Ball launched forward. It won't reach Sells. It's hooked away, and then Nico Williams clears it. Straight to Lerma, though, and he plays it out wide to Phil Mitchell. Einar goes to close them off. He cuts it back to Lerma. Now the ball comes deep into the box, headed back across. And I'll tell you what, Forest lived dangerously there. It was flicked on in the middle by Sarr, which took it away from everyone, and it's gone behind for a goal kick. Yeah, Sarr got a flick on, and luckily there was no one coming in on the far post. I just feel like Forest have lost control of the game in the last 10 minutes. Palace is starting to work their way back into it. We need a second goal. Flicked on by Jesus, kneed away by Richards, and then headed forward by Sangare. Sangare wins the ball back, and then plays it out of the congested midfield back to Sells. He plays a short ball to Murillo. Wow, what a pass from Murillo. Murillo's passing has been on form today. Gibbs-White, that is a shocking pass from him. No foul given. Gibbs-White comes away with the ball. He loses it. He's such a frustrating player. He really is. Anderson gives it to Sangare. Lays it off to Milenkovic. Nice pass to Williams. Into Jesus, back to Anderson. Spread the ball. It's congested here. Sangare, drives through and gets the free kick. Sangare is just so strong right now, chat. So strong. He just walked through them, man. You're swatting flies. Anyway, Hudson-Odoi on the ball. Forest is starting to play this backwards crap again, man. Good first 15 minutes where we were playing progressive with some pace, and now kind of sitting on this 1-0. It's with Sangare now. Moves on to his right foot. He's looking for a pass, but no movement. Forced backwards, comes to Murillo. Another nice pass from Murillo. Finds Jesus. Poor pass with Dominguez, and Gibbs White can't get to it. And then it should be hooked clear, but it's blocked by Gibbs White, and it'll be a throw into Palace deep in their half. Sangare is looking like Patrick Vieira. He's just saying, man, I told you guys be patient with him. Maybe he scores today. 39 minutes gone. It's still Forest 1, Palace 0. Gibbs White with the goal, the ever so important goal that, as things stand, has put us level with Crystal Palace in the table and level with Spurs as well. We need another goal. We do indeed. We do indeed. Oh, Forest just sorting their feet out there. It will come to Nico Williams. Forest just working it around a little bit here. Einar can't get to it. And it'll be a throw-in to Crystal Palace. Guys, quick reminder, please do hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed as well if you are new. The ball is hoisted in the air. Gibbs White kind of gets something onto it, but it'll come to Milenkovic. He gives it to Hudson-Odoi. He can't control it. And Palace can break now. Beautifully cut out by Anderson. He tried to get Gibbs White in. It's headed away by Palace and it'll fall to Muniz. Oh, that's not a foul, ref. Come on, he just fell over there. Come on, man. There's got to be a little contact allowed in football these days, man. Just got to keep it tight till halftime. Here come Palace now, down the left-hand side. Ball played to Lerma. He's forced back to Riyadh. Plays it across to Lucca. Into the Forest half he goes, and no avenues there, so goes to Richards. Muniz down the wing, blocked by Nico Williams, and a throw into Palace. Trying to claim that Nico Williams handballed it, but it is what it is. Don't forget, members, if you haven't seen the Gibbs White goal yet, exclamation mark goal, you can see the goal. Lerma now plays it for Sangare, beautifully cut out. Hudson-Odoi now. What are you doing, Hudson-Odoi? He's just lost the ball in a dangerous spot now. And Anderson and Sangare. Oh, that's beautiful from Sangare. And then Gibbs White misses the ball completely, but it will stay in play and Jesus will pick it up. Jesus now cuts inside. He's fouled there, 100% free kick to Forest. There is some real, I don't know how to explain it. There's some real moments of quality from Forest, and then there's real moments of clownness as well. It will be a free kick to Forest. Anyway, Dyche having a chat with Wone and Stone. It's taken short. Again, these short ones, one time surely they got to lead something. Hudson-Odoi. I mean, now we had a chance to get it in the box. Now he gets pumped in there. Nico Williams, oh, that's lovely from him. Crosses it in straight to Henderson. Again, I don't know why we're trying to do these over-flary freaking set pieces when get it in the box, man. Put some big men up there. I thought you was all about, about the old-fashioned me. I invented the old-fashioned stuff. And I'll get it in the damn box then. So annoying. Play it simple. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, there's no reason why we shouldn't be a couple of goals up here, chat. No reason. I think that's a corner there to Crystal Palace. Again, just too much flair play. It was Murillo there. Johnson tried to get past Milenkovic. Milenkovic got the tackle in. It's just some silly moments, man. Silly moments. There'll be a corner here. As we approach half time, it'll be the Albino to take it. It'll be an in-swinger. In it comes. Oh my God, what a header off the line by Nico Williams. Oh my God. Wait, someone sent off. What? What? What just happened? Has he handballed that? Has he handballed that? I think it's handball penalty. Are you actually for real? Oh, all that good work for nothing, man. He's off. He's off. Red card. I actually think he would have got there with his head. Why has he put his hand up? Again, that's a red card. I can't. Again, set pieces, chat. They're going to get a penalty for that as well. And look at the clock. Will it surprise anyone? 45 plus change, man. Better off just letting it in and let them equalize, unless we save the penalty. Silly moment from someone you don't expect it from. It'll be Sarr to take the penalty. Silly moment, man. Sarr puts it on the spot. I take seeing Sells is good at penalty shootouts, man. I want to see him save one in play, a big one. Just save a big one in play. Here comes Sarr to take the penalty. Shakes his shoulders. And this is, if it goes in, it ends up being double jeopardy. Here he comes, a slow step up, pigeon steps, shoots, it's in. He went down the middle, one apiece. And we end up with double jeopardy right there. And we're the instigators of our own downfall. We really are. We really are. Very, very silly there from Nico Williams. It has to be said. He's been our best player this season. And then Sarr goes down the middle and it's one apiece. It's one apiece. And in injury time, as always, with Forest. Very silly. Very silly. The penalty incident's up. I'll put it up for the members. So exclamation mark goal if you want to see the penalty incident. The thing is, we've gained nothing from there. It'd have been better off just letting them score and having us with 10 men. Big up to Joker with the 199. He goes, well, that's it, guys. We've lost. And then he's followed it up with another 199 and said, what an effing joke of a team. Oh, and he go, just when you thought, okay, can things get any worse? He's subbing on Morato for Dominguez. And this is absolutely turned on its head, man. Absolutely turned on its head, man. Unbelievable. Their goal's up as well if you want to see that exclamation mark goal. And only Forest can make hard work of something that should have been so comfortable. Unbelievable. It's one apiece. The problem was systemic from, you can trace it back to Murillo, who overran it to give them which forced Milenkovic to give them the corner. Lerma was completely unmarked, and then silly moment by Nico Williams. It's just like 4 or 5 silly moments back to back, and it costs you like this. It's really stupid. It's really, really stupid. Anyway, Palace are now fully on the front foot with an extra man. Watch him get another one just before half time. They're all over us, edge of the box. Here comes the Albino. He squares it across. Played out to the left-hand side. I mean, the ref's giving more time. Like, what are you doing, ref? Albino plays it out wide to the right-hand side. Pino on the ball. Cuts onto his left. Gives it back to the Albino. Back out to Manice. Fakes a cross. Now crosses it in. There's a chance here on the far post. It's blocked. It'll be another corner. It'll be another corner, man. He's just playing till they score, man. They've had a minute and a half extra here. And Johnson's taking forever to take the corner, but it doesn't matter. Ball played short. Ref still letting them play on. Albino with the shot. It's into the crowd. It's blocked. I've no idea where the ball is. Can you blow the whistle, you stupid? Don't blow it yet. Forrester on a counter attack. Oh, wait, it's Gibbs White on the ball. It's going to end up in nothing. He's played it back. Ref's not interested here in blowing that whistle. Sangare now on the ball. Plays it to Hudson-Odoi. Why didn't Hudson-Odoi? Why was Dominguez taken off instead of Hudson-Odoi? That ball's launched forward to Jesus. He's brought it down. Go on, Jesus! Pen! Not given! He did throw himself down a bit. Big up my guy Yasser with the raid. Habibi, much love. Make sure you guys are subscribed to him. Man, he had his arm pulled, man. He had his arm pulled. This is Forest, man. Seriously. Half-time chat. I just don't really know what to tell you, man. Like, how to take victory. How does the saying go? Jaws taking victory from the taking defeat from the jaws of victory. You just, the thing is, tactically he was stupid there, as always. Like, take off Hudson-Odoi, put Dominguez more central, make it a 4-3-1-1. Like, that's what he should have done. But no, he's an idiot. He took off Dominguez and left Hudson-Odoi, who's had a stinker, to be honest. And I'm sorry, Nico Williams is very silly for doing what he did. Some of you may say instinctive, whatever. No. Go with your head, man. He didn't need to. He saved it, like, blatantly. It's very frustrating. It really is. And now Nico Williams will be suspended for the Leeds match. It's just sometimes you can't even think up the scenarios that Forest will go to mess stuff up. It's just unbelievable, man. It really is. And the problem again, chat, is that we went 1-0 up and we didn't really apply enough pressure for me on Palace after that. We let them back into the game. Palace were there to be taken. They were there to be had. But no, we take a lead and we got to go on the back foot. It's pathetic, man. Very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Super low block and attempts to counter now for the rest of the game. To be honest, Mark, we kind of were doing that after we scored. Yeah, I don't understand. He's honestly better off letting it go into the back of the net. We didn't even need to sign a Man City goalkeeper. We got Nico. Man, we just found a way to mess this up. We really have, man. We really have. Forest have been awful. Palace should be winning. If Mateta was on, would be 4-1 down. Mateta on for which team? Forest doing so typical. Just when everything went our way last night. Yeah, and the game started fine. Like, why is there this need to pull up a handbrake after one goal? Like, one goal is so rare you can be comfortable and win a game with one goal, man. Jay says, I worry about the second half. I really do. Yeah, the instructions will be clear from Dyche. Low block, low block, low block. He's bringing on Hutchinson for Hudson-Odoi has been so stinky that half. It just stems all the way back from like Murillo's passing has been sensational that half, right? And then it's almost like he got a little bit cocky, tried to run the ball out, lost it in our half. Johnson then broke to Johnson, forcing Milenkovic to give away the corner. And then from that corner, Lerma gets a free header, complete freedom. And then obviously Nico Williams has a bozo moment. It's just literally, we are the cause of our own issues. We really are. You see, now everyone expects Forest to lose. I wouldn't be surprised if we went on and somehow won it. That would be so Forest. That would be so Forest. There's 1,200 of you in here. Hope you're all having a good weekend. But please make sure you've hit the like button. We're only on 378 likes. That is a horrible conversion, chat. I can't lie. Shouldn't have let Zinchenko go. We shouldn't have signed him in the first place. So bad. Did Nico make the right decision? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Great reaction save, to be fair, from Nico. Sales have been proud. Mark, like 1,000 people have already done that joke before you in the chat, man. Yeah, Murato being on now. Expect some more bozo moments, man. Joe done absolutely nothing positive yet. He gets to play more rubbish, and Dominguez, who's been brilliant, gets subs. Dyche can't have been watching the same game. Get this prick out now, says Desi. I hear it, bro. I hear it. This will make our 4-0 loss to Arsenal easier to swallow. I mean, you do realize it's still only half time, yeah. Right, I'm gonna take a quick 30-second walk. It's boiled my blood. Let's see if you guys can get it to 500 likes while I take a quick leg stretcher. Okay, so please do hit the like button if you haven't already. I will be right back. And hopefully Callum Hudson-Odoi is replaced with Hutchinson. But be right back, chat. All right, I'm back. Very disappointed though, man. Very disappointed. Oh wait, my camera's not on. Hold on. Boom. Hi guys. Hi guys. I'm still look. I was just sitting there thinking to myself, why bring Morato on? You could have put Einar left back and then brought Zach Abbott on at right back or something. Like, what was the point in that change? Let's have a look at what he's done with the team. There's Einar. Sells is off. What? Yates is on. What are these changes he's making? Oh, for God's sake. Gunn is coming on. What's happened to Sells? Gunn is coming on and Yates is coming on. He's taking off, obviously, Sells. Oh, this is just collapsing, man. Big up to Darren with the 199. He goes, where's the VAR decision for Jesus? To be honest, he went down quite easily, bro, on that one. Is he taking Hudson and Dyche off? Well, at least he noticed that. Anyway, we're back underway. Are we still live on TikTok? I think we are. So Sal's, I'm assuming, is injured. So throw into Palace. It's taken quickly. Back to Richards it goes. Is he gonna be any good? I see what he done there. I don't know, man. Well, it looks like Ortega might be playing against Leeds at this rate. I still don't get why. You see, I think Dyche panicked too quickly at the subs. As here comes Palace. Sarr. I almost feel like Morato's playing at left back. He's done this the wrong way around. The ball comes now out wide to the left-hand side. Palace are all over Forest already. It's Lerma. Squares it across to the Albino. Clips it out wide to Manice. Forest is just going to go into a low block. There's the ball into the box. Einar flicks it away. It's laid off. Gibbs White can pick it up. Shocking touch by him. And it stays in play. Would you bring on Lucca? There's no point. We're not going to attack this half. Now the ball's out wide. Morato at left back is going to be a disaster. It really is. Einar brings it down. Gibbs White with the touch there. And now Einar plays it to himself down the line. Does well and then falls over. Jesus. No foul given from the ref. And here come Palace on their next attack down the right-hand side. Pino plays it out wide, comes back to him. He's got space on the edge of the box, cuts it across. Einar picks it up and tries to pass it to Jesus. Palace, it feels like they're going to score. Here's Jono on the ball, clipped in, and Angus Gunn gets his first touch. Big up Anthony. He says with the coffee, morning, I was enjoying the game up until extra time. Great work by the cameraman. They managed to get one SD view with no hands on nose. I've been looking away, bro. I've been looking away every time it cuts them. Thank you so much for the coffee, bud. Appreciate it. Anyway, Anderson to Murillo. Back to Morato, who's now gone centrally. I still can't quite figure out how they're setting up this back line. The ball's then played across to Riyadh. He plays it to Phil Mitchell. He's got space here to work in. And now he's laid it off to Lerma. Lerma cuts a long diagonal on the money, finds Manice, cuts it to Will Hughes, Shocking shot by him. He had so much time and space, the idiot. Murillo's left back, is he? Do you guys get what I'm saying? Why didn't he take off? Why didn't he do it the other way around? Put Einar left back and bring Zach Abbott on at right back instead of Morato. It's just stupid. It should have been Hudson-Odoi off, Zach Abbott on, and then put Dominguez into the middle. Gunn now kicks the ball long. It'll be a throw into Palace. Can you take Dominguez off the screen? Is he still... The team will update itself in a sec. Why red card to Nico? Because he handled the ball off the line. Very silly. Yeah, Nick, I agree. He panicked. We probably could have held out for a minute or two, and he just panicked and brought Morato on. Anyway, Lacroix's on the ball. The only way this game levels up is if somehow we get, like, Riyadh a second yellow and get him sent off. They also had, was it Richards on a yellow as well? Forest are too deep here, way too deep. Richards plays it out wide. Comes back to him again. Every single outfield player in the Forest half. And now Richards eventually passes it back to Henderson. What happened to Sells? I'm assuming he picked up an injury. We'll play it out wide to the right-hand side. Sangare goes across. Richards now lays it off to Lacroix. So far into the Forest half here is crazy. Riyadh now. Every player almost in our final third here. Sarr lays it back to Riyadh. It's with Lacroix. Switches it back across. Back to Richards it goes. Out wide, Sangare comes across to Muniz. He plays it back to Richard. Plays it across to Lacroix. Palace just patiently building up here, moving it from left to right. It's with Phil Mitchell now. Checks onto his right foot. Plays it to Jono. Jono now looks around and plays it short to Lerma. Lerma now on the ball. Squares it to Riyadh. Riyadh back to Lacroix. He plays it. Oh, he stepped over it. It's gone through to Muniz. He's crossed it in. And Morata with the toe poke clearance. And it'll go out for a Palace throw-in. And at this rate, it's a matter of time, chat. It's a matter of time. Throw-in taken. Muniz now on his right foot. It's cut out by Murillo. Maybe a chance here for Forest to counter. Nope. Played back to Milenkovic. He goes long. And that's comfortably headed back to Dean Henderson. You almost... What else could we do? I'd look at this and say, all right, if you take off Gibbs-White and bring on Lucca, at least with these long balls forward, you got someone who's as tall as a goddamn lamppost who's going to cause them an issue in the air, just even if he can hold it up. Play Jesus in the 10 for the strength. That's probably what I would look to do. The mistake's already been made by bringing Morato on instead of moving Einar to the right-hand side and taking Dominguez off. Now here come Palace down the left-hand side with Phil Mitchell. Lays it off to Riyadh. Squared across. And across again to Richard. It's back to the walls here for Forest. Nico Williams being sent off just at the stroke of half-time, giving Palace a penalty as well. Double jeopardy, leveling the game after Gibbs White had scored in the 5th minute. And now it's, I gotta say, from a Palace perspective, they're moving the ball extremely slow here and not really building anything. Lerma, as I say that, they start to inject a bit of pace. Phil Mitchell to the byline, crosses it in, blocked by Milenkovic, chested down by Einar. Free kick just about given by the ref. And Einar stayed down. And there's a booking. Who's he booked? Forrester claiming an elbow from Pino. Ball was crossed in. Was there an elbow? Nah, not really. Oh, there was a shove in the face from Pino on Yates. And again. That, I'm sorry, but he's raised his hands there. Is that even being checked? He pushes him like this, catches his chin. Murillo heads it down to Anderson. He plays it all the way back to Angus Gunn. He kicks the ball long. It will come to Einar here. Oh, that's poor by Einar. He's lost the ball. And Anderson will track back and he plays it back to Angus Gunn. He clears it long. Yates is shoved down there, surely, ref. Nothing given. It comes to Sangare. He just hoiks it forward. Gibbs White will challenge and turn. And Yates will pick it up. He'll play Jesus in here. Needs an overlap. He has to shoot from distance. Not a bad shot on his weaker foot. Just over the bar. From about the position he scored one of his goals on Thursday. Little better there from Forrest. A quick turnaround. Jesus with a snap shot. Just leaning back a bit and went over the bar. Yeah, Jojo Sells has gone off injured, we assume. But Palace are back with the ball. Lucca plays it to Richards. Laid back to Richards again. Pino's come really deep. I'm surprised he didn't get booked for that. I really am. Ball played into the middle. Yates will chase, and that's fine. It's gone out for a goal kick. Give me a long second half, chat. A long second half here. Elsewhere, Man U are 2-0 up. Brentford are 1-0 up, and they've got a red card. And obviously here is one apiece. Gibbs White with the early goal. And then Star with the penalty to equalise when Nico Williams got sent off. Anyway, ball's played back to Angus Gunn. Lumped forward, flicked on. Gibbs White will chase this. He should get to it and does. Checks onto his right foot, plays it to Yates, edge of the box. Yates, with a very weak shot, goes behind for a goal kick. Natty, thank you for subscribing. Anyway, come Palace again down the left-hand side. You gotta say, Palace should be really putting the pressure on Forest here, but they're playing it too slow. Forest are in a comfortable shape like this and are basically playing for the draw. So now it's down to Farrett. It's now down to Palace to try and break Forest down, which may create an opportunity for us to counter. But here they come down the right-hand side with Manice. Lays it back to Richard. He meanders into the middle and then finds Riyadh. Out wide to the left and Phil Mitchell. There's a little spinneroonie and then squares it across to Lucca. Lucca now back to Riyadh. Remember, these are Palace's centre-backs playing on the edge of our final third here. Jono keeps it in, plays it back. It's all Palace right now in terms of possession. Ball squared to Lerma, sorry. Lerma's the bloody singer, isn't he? It goes back to Lucca. Now the albino on the ball, lays it off to the American. Lerma, back to Lucca. Forest keeping that shape, forcing Palace to just play the ball backwards and backwards. Now it goes out wide to Albino. He crosses the ball in, and that's comfortable for Angus Gunn. He goes for a quick long kick. Who's he seen here? And that's surely a foul on Jesus. Nothing given from the ref. Oh, Jesus does go down a lot, doesn't he? Anyway, it's back with the albino. He squares it across to Phil Mitchell. Jono now on the ball. Plays it back into the middle to Lucca. Everything's going back to Lucca. Lucca now. Pigeon steps his way forward and plays it to Lerma on the left-hand side, halfway into the Forest half. Forced back to Riyadh. He hooks it across to Richards. Now Manice. Sar into the channel and then Morata just kicks it out of touch. Be a throw into Palace. Richards will launch this in. Palace preparing a sub. In fact, I think they're going to do it now before the throw-in is taken. And it's Riyadh that's coming off. I don't even know who this player coming on is. It's Uchi. Here comes the throw-in, launched by Richards, headed away by Jesus, straight back to him though. He chests it down, plays it into Manice, the ball's crossed in, there's the header! Flashes wide, goal kick, Forest. What position does he play, Mark? So they're just playing a back two. I mean, it's smart from Glasner because Forest's so deep. There's no need for three defenders. Ball's played long, flicked on by Sangare. Gibbs White is fouled and Forest get a little respite here. This is going to be one of a few opportunities we get. Just put it into the box. None of this BS freaking pretend you're mad at each other crap. Come on, put it on the money, man. We need a good cross here. Get Douglas Luiz on. Oh, wait, we got rid of him. It'll be Anderson to take it. Raises both hands. Forest piling on the edge of the box. Morato's being shoved by Lerma. What the hell's going on here? It is Cresswell. It is a frustrating watch. Ref's having a word with a couple of the players. Here comes the free kick. Everything's settled down. Anderson cuts it towards the back post. Morato jumps up. He's going to flick it the wrong way. Murillo picks it up. Plays it into the channel. It will come to Morato. Centre backs are playing like wingers right now. And then it's cleared away by the Albino, and it will be a corner to Forest. We have to score from one of these, man. Go on, Morato. Put a big header in. Anderson will take it. It'll be an out swinger. Here it comes. Out swinger in. It's a poor corner. It might fall to Yates. It doesn't. And it breaks away for a Forest throw-in. He'll leave it for Einar to take. Again, not much movement on the pitch here. All launched forward. Jono clears it long. He's got lucky there, but Sangare wins it. It'll come to Einar, laid off to Anderson. Nice pass into the channel. Yates tries to turn it around the corner to Gibbs White. It doesn't come off, and it'll be a Forest throw-in. Come on. Sweeping pass across to Murillo from Einar. He's into the Palace half. Oh, that's lovely feet by Murillo. Plays it out wide to Einar. Einar with Gibbs White on the overlap. Now into the channel. Einar maybe gets there. Jono cuts it out. It'll be another corner to Forest. Good quick play there. Can we please get a Forest head on one of these corners and just put it in the back of the damn net, man? Lovely feet by Murillo. That's the first time I've ever seen Johnson track back, man, at the City ground, man. Come on. Corners are levelers, man. It doesn't matter if you're a man down. It'll be Anderson to take it. Just miss that first man. It's into the box. Cleared away. And again, it'll be a Forest throw-in. 66 gone. It's still Forest 1, Crystal Palace 1. Is there a claim there for handball off Will Hughes? He gets away with it, of course. Throw-in launched by Einar into the box. Flicked on by Jesus, but it'll trickle through to Henderson. And Palace can begin with Manice. Guys, we're only on 500 likes with over 1,000 in here. Please take a second. Make sure you've hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed as well. If you're on TikTok, make sure you're following us on there. Hyping it up on TikTok. Here's Jono on the ball. He lays it off to Phil Mitchell. Finds Lacroix. He spreads it out wide. And now it comes back to Richards. To Lacroix. Palace getting back into that rhythm of about 10 minutes ago. Now it's to Johnson on the left-hand side. He crosses the ball in. Headed away by Milenkovic. Jesus brings it down. Falls over, and then Lacroix recovers it. He passes out to Jono, puts it into the channel. That's gone behind. It'll be a goal kick. It'll be a goal kick. Come on, man. Still over 20 minutes to go. This is a long, long second half. Who have I got winning? I don't know, bro. That sending off has really cost us. Oh, for God's sake, Dan Ndoye is coming on. He may actually be taking Jesus off for him. I could see him using Dan Ndoye up front, trying to inject A little counter-attack pace, maybe. Anyway, Murillo with a long ball forward. Gibbs White, if he's onside, will get there. He does. Go on, Gibbs White. He checks inside. That's poor from him. It's picked up by Einar. Oh, he has a snapshot. Side netting. Side netting. Shot really wasn't on, if I'm honest with you, but at least he had an attempt at it. Gibbs White was onside. His first touch, his cutting touch was poor, man. But then Phil Mitchell fell over. Einar picked it up. Probably needed to go across goal. Here's the sub now. And Ndoye's coming on. It is Jesus coming off. He's doing what he did against Arsenal. He'd be putting Dan and Ndoye up front, man. Dan and Ndoye's had a bit of a hair chop. Again, it doesn't make sense to me. I think Lucca would have been the right play, just to target man for the long balls forward. Here come Palace. Phil Mitchell lays off to Lucca. Dan and Ndoye presses him. He manages to get the ball out wide to Manice. Manice plays it to Lerma. Lerma back to Richards. And now Lucca. Lucca plays it to Phil Mitchell. Einar can clear it forward. Yates chests it down. Holds the play up. And then just gives the ball to Pino. What's he doing, man? Anderson gets nutmegs. The shot from distance dragged wide. Forest goal kick. Uchi with that shot. Uchi. Big up to the anonymous person that just grabbed me a coffee. Says, look how much better we are with Einar. Jesus looking good too. Big up, Wolfie. Hang on. Ndoye for Jesus. Jesus. Apologies, you didn't put your name on the coffee, but thank you so much for the coffee. Appreciate it. I don't know what Yates is doing. Sometimes he forgets to play football and he's in a wrestling battle. He just left the ball alone. But anyway, it is what it is. Anyway, here come Palace. That's well done there by Murillo. And then that's a foul on Anderson. It'll be a free kick to Forest. Who got sent off and why? For those of you joining late, Forest went 1-0 up with a Gibbs White goal in about the 5th minute. Palace then had a corner. The header was from Lerma, and Nico Williams saved it with his hand off the line, got sent off for it. Palace got a penalty, so it was double jeopardy, which was dispatched by Sarr. Then Sells went off injured at halftime, so Angus Gunn is on. And here we are right now, 10 against 11. Morato heads it forward. Anderson can't quite control it. It falls to Pino. He flicks it forward, cut out by Murillo. And then Morato with a terrible touch. Plays it straight to Uchi, who drives down the left-hand side. Palace are currently playing with only 2 at the back. Lerma. Now it spreads wide to Manice. Back to Richards. Back to Lucca. All the way across to Pino. He drives forward, plays it into the channel, cut out by Yates, and then cleared away by Einar. Gibbs White brings it down, and then he has to just hoof it forward and out of play. Big up to you, Charlie. Now with Henderson. He plays it to the albino Will Hughes. Short pass to Lerma. Halfway line. Plays it to the left-hand side. And Phil Mitchell. Into the middle. Pienaar turns Anderson. He finds Manice on the overlap. And then it's an overhit cross. Really poor cross there by Manice. And he goes out for a throw. My God, how white are his teeth, man. We're throwing to Forest deep in the Forest half. Was the Lerma header on target? Yeah, it was. He should have just let it go in the net if he can get his head to it. I'd take the end of the season, new manager at this point, says Keith. Keith, I'd take a new manager now. Anyway, ball ricochets back through to Angus Gunn. The ref is showing him the count. Don't give him a free corner. He chucks the ball on the floor. Ball lumped forward. Gibbs White tries to bring it down, can't control it. I don't think Gibbs White's had a good game despite him scoring the goal, man. Henderson lumps it forward. Milenkovic. And Anderson's fouled. I'm not really sure what for. He kind of tumbled over. It's a free kick given to Forest on the halfway line. Yeah, Keith, I saw it, bro, but there was no name on it. There was no name on it. Oh no, there isn't. No. Yeah, no, that was the last one. Ball's lumped into the box. Henderson punches it. Does it come down to Gibbs White? Flicks it over a couple of times. And then the albino clears it long, man. Headed back forward by Morato. Milenkovic piles on. Chested down. Milenkovic, what's going on here? The ref's given an offside. It'll be a free kick to Palace. A yellow card given. I don't know who to, man. This ref's all over the place with these yellows. I think he's giving it to Milenkovic. It is indeed to Milenkovic. Under 15 minutes to go. It's still one apiece. Ball played out wide to the left-hand side. Phil Mitchell lays it back to Lerma. Plays it into the middle and Pino. He clips it wide right. Sangare has to come across as a makeshift left back. Manice now. Back to Lerma. To Pino. Back to Lucca. Walaikum assalam, Lanas. Hope you're well. Here's Phil Mitchell down the left-hand side. Drives to the edge of the box. Yates blocks it. Oh, that's shocking from Yates, man. Tries to stop it going out from a corner. Can't control it. And toe pokes it out behind for a corner. And this is the kind of silly mistakes we make that lead to goal-scoring opportunities. It's going to be Jono to take the corners. The corner even. Yates is up against three players. I hate our setups on corners. Here comes the corner from Jono. In swinger. Deep. Headed away by Sangare. Albino chests it down on the edge of the box. Plays it to Lerma. He's got a bit of space into the channel. Saar overhits it. Goal kick Forest. How many subs have we got left? We've made 4 subs, so you can make one more change. Because the half-time ones don't count as a sub window. Oh. 12 minutes to go. One apiece. Angus Gunn takes the goal kick. He punts it long. Brought down by Anderson, then hoofed high and forward. Gibbs White trying to back into it. He does well there. And then really well by Sangare. What? The ref gives that as a foul. Come on, ref. It'd be a free kick. I don't know what he's saying. Is he giving the free kick to Forest? This ref's all over the place. That's never a foul, man. He's saying that Sangare stepped on his foot. Ball's back with Lucca. Goes back into the middle to the albino. Yates heads it away to Ndoye. Just about gets away with it. And Einar just about keeps it in, but just gives it to Palace. And now a free kick is given from a foul on Einar. Palace will swing this one in as well. I don't know what Dyche is pointing to, man. It'll be Albino to take it. It'll be with his left foot. It's put into the box, headed away by Einar. And there's a free kick given to Forest in the box there. I don't know what exactly happened. Something to do with Yates. I mean, that's not really a foul, man. Yates just fell down over Lerma, but whatever, I'll take it. Angus Gunn takes the free kick for Forest. He goes long to the left. Won by Will Hughes. There's a good tackle there by Yates. That's a nice ball into Gibbs White. He flicks it to Ndoye, who just about keeps it in. He slowed it down. Now Murillo's just had a little wander forward. He finds Anderson. Switches it out to Einar. That's nice 1-2 between Gibbs White and Einar. Go on, Einar. Take him on. Einar holds the ball up. He's up against two. Loses the ball. And it'll be a Forest throw-in. Maybe we can launch this one in. Less than 10 minutes to go. Still one apiece. I almost feel like Palace are happy to walk away with a point here. Here it comes, launched into the box. Headed away by Richards. It might come back to Einar. No, it doesn't. I think it's Mitchell that clears it long. Morato, he's going to do something clownish here. Oh my God, he scares me. He hooks it away. Straight to Mitchell. And then the ball stays in play. Anderson plays it to Einar. Einar, lovely feet, cuts inside. Could be a chance here. Squares it across to Sangare. Have a shot. Oh, he plays it wide to Murillo instead. He gives it to Ndoye on the left-hand side. Ndoye cuts back inside. Shot. Shocking shot. Absolute shocking shot by Ndoye, man. Drags it. Weak. Grass cutter. Wide. I was hoping Sangare was just going to hit it when he turned onto his right foot. Never the angle there to shoot. We actually had 4 in the box, man. He should have been putting that ball in, man. Why is Hutchinson fallen so out of favor suddenly, by the way? Ball played forward. Oh, that's great work by Milenkovic. And the corner is given. It looked like Jono had fouled him there, but the ref gives them a corner. Milenkovic has been solid, man. Johnson will take the corner. Here it comes. Anderson in a wrestling match. Headed away. It comes straight back to Jono. He cuts inside and Ndoye gets done, but it falls to Einar, who does Jono beautifully. Einar's having a very good second half. Gibbs White can't attach himself to the ball. And now Phil Mitchell kicks it straight out. The quality in this match from both teams is shocking, especially Palace, man. Especially Palace. We should not be drawing, man. We should not be drawing. It's so bad from Palace. Looks shocking, man. It'll be a throw into Forest. About 6 minutes to go. It's one apiece. Launched down the line. Flicked on by Gibbs White. Ndoye is crap. He's utter crap. He's just kicked it out of play, man. Oh my God, man. Mitchell to take the throw in. Comes back to him. Lays off to Lerma. He cuts inside. Gives it to Pino. He clears it to the right-hand side and finds Muniz. Plays inside. Squares it across to Lerma. Lerma now charges forward. Into the gap. Milenkovic cuts it out. Come on, Yates. Don't wait for the ball. Milenkovic cleans up again. And then Sangare might get the ball here and does. Plays it to Ndoye. Up against Richards. Sangare's gone for a gut-busting run and a poor pass from Ndoye. And he'll go out for a Forest throw-in. Maybe a chance to launch it into the box here. Back to Anderson it goes. Plays it to Morato. Cuts it to Milenkovic on the halfway line. Now with Einar. Gibbs White flicks it off Phil Mitchell for a Forest throw-in. We're going to lose this late or something stupid, aren't we? Guys, we're on 545 likes. There's 1,200 in here. Please hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed if you are new. Under 5 minutes to go. Einar will take this throw-in. Plays it short to Yates. Yates holds on to it, gives it to Einar. Not the greatest pass. You could tell what he was trying to do there to release Gibbs White. Didn't work. Now, they might be able to counter here. And they are. Morato overcommitted himself. Sar's now on the ball. He's got a couple of players around him. Plays it to Muniz out wide. Blocked by Murillo. Beautifully blocked by Murillo. And now Murillo will come away with the ball on the left-hand side. Gives it to Ndoye. Ndoye now. Slows the play down. Plays it back to Einar. Einar looks shattered. Plays it to Gibbs White on the right-hand side. Flicks it to Ndoye. Lays it off to Gibbs White. That's his nice. Ndoye to Gibbs White. He's got Sangare to help him. Don't go alone. Give it to Sangare, man. He's overpassed it, the idiot, man. Put it in his path. And now Anderson crosses it in. It's oh, whoa, you put it in. Oh, my God. He's headed it back across goal. Henderson didn't catch it clean, man. Oh, I thought it was going to drop to Gibbs White's feet there, and it didn't. And that was our chance. I'm sorry, but Gibbs White's pass to Sangare was poor. Needed to put it in front of him so he could hit it first time. Here comes the albino man. Cut out by Anderson. He's got nothing, though. It's him against 6 Palace players. He's taken them on, though. Gives it to Yates. Yates clips it wide. Poor ball. It will come to Mitchell. Mitchell now. Palace look more knackered than Forest. It's with Pino. Plays it to Hughes. Out wide to Muniz. Back to Will Hughes. 2 minutes to go plus injury time. Richards to Muniz. Back to Richards. Back to Albino. He's got space here. He thinks about a shot. Terrible. Lazy. Palace are tiring. Why have we put ourselves into this position, man? Palace are really, really poor. This is the time to send Lucca on, man. Get Lucca on. Who knows? Maybe he gets onto the end of a cross or something. Is that for real? 2 apiece. Angus Gunn clears it long. Header's not won by Forrest, but it will come to Murillo. Into Sangare. Lays it off to Morato. Don't do anything dumb. He plays it back to Angus Gunn. Long ball forward. Won by Richards. Oh, that was so dangerous by Anderson, man. Yates can't win it. And now the ball's with Phil Mitchell. And then Einar puts on the afterburners. Fantastic from Einar. Einar's been brilliant this game. Gibbs White holds it up. It'll be a and Doy holds it up. Be a free kick to Forest. I can always laugh at United, Neil. Always. Doy improving? Not really. Less than a minute to go. We'll see how much injury time the ref gives. Ball played into the channel. Is Ndoye onside? Oh, come on, Ndoye. Get the ball, man. That might fall to Yates. It does. Nice feet by Yates. And he dives. And now Palace can come away with the ball. Good tackle there by Anderson. Anderson now switches it to Gibbs White on the left-hand side. Has he got anything? He takes the shot. Poor shot. Blocked. It'll come to Anderson. Go on, Anderson. Shots blocked by Richards. Ndoye with the weakest header you'll ever see. Goes straight to Henderson, man. He's offside, though. It'll be a free kick. Taken quickly by Palace. Ball squared across. Look, they're going to score late, aren't they? They're going to score late. You can see it coming, man. You can see it coming. Albino cuts it wide. Phil Mitchell will just get there. Einar will chase back. Laid off to Lerma. Squared it to Hughes. To Richards. Drives into the box. Manice on the overlap. There's the cross. Angus Gunn gets his hands on it. There's 3 additional minutes. And we've already played 1. Lerma on the ball now. Gives it to Pino. Up against Yates. Lays it off to Lerma. Plays it to Hughes. He spins back around. Out wide to Phil Mitchell. Cuts it to Pino. He thinks about the cross. Now he thinks about, oh, it's come through to Jono. Cleared away. How's Gunn doing? Gunn's been pretty solid. I can't know. Lacroix. To the Albino. A minute to go here. It's 1 apiece. Forrest down a man. Pino plays it. That's poor. And it will go behind for a goal kick. Palace are clueless, man. They are absolutely clueless. Gibbs White is shattered. Oh my God, Man U have taken the lead. God's sake. Ball punted long by Angus Gunn. Flicked on by Ndoye. Richard hoofs it back forward. Seconds to go here. Morato, what are you doing? And then Milenkovic calmly cleans it up. It falls to Lerma. Yates cuts it out. Straight back to Lerma, though. Gives it to Will Hughes. Squares it to Richards. Hughes now plays it out wide. We're into additional time. Ball crossed into the box. Angus Gunn punches it. The keeper's down. They could score here. Oh, that's great work there by Aina. He runs away with the ball. And that's all she wrote. Forest were on a counter-attack there. It finishes 1 apiece. And honestly, Palace were horrific. Absolutely horrific. And even with 10 men, I'll be honest with you guys, I think we could have taken it to him at the second half and won it. But at half time, a man down and 1 apiece down, I'm not thinking we get a point out of it. But again, Forest just have to do the most Forest thing you could ever dream of happening, man. So infuriating, man. I hate to say it. The blame is solely and fully on Nico Williams for this game. It's not a player you would associate with making a bozo mistake. It really isn't. But if you're being objective about it, he's cost us 2 points there. He really has. He really has. Palace played dreadful. Can't be giving away games like this. Not good enough. Simply not good enough. I put no blame on the manager on today. There are certain aspects I do in terms of tactics in the first half. But I'm sorry, and I hate to say it, that one lands solely on Nico's shoulders. He may as well just let the ball go in. He really may as well. Yeah, I hear it. We'll talk about the tactical stuff with Dyche, but I'm talking in terms of the points. Nico Williams cost us on that one. He really did. Big up Darren with the 199. He says, creeping away from relegation. We should be level with Spurs and Palace right now. We really should. We really should. And now Nico Williams is going to be suspended for the Leeds game. He may even be suspended for 3 games. I'm not sure what the rule is on that one. But anyway, we'll cover this off in the player ratings. I'm going to send you straight across to that. It's finished Forest 1, Palace 1. Get your player ratings in. The link should be in the chat for you. If you're watching on TikTok, jump across to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@ForestFanTV. And we'll be doing the player ratings on there. And I'll see you over there in just a second. Come on, you Reds.